slags cirkel da. Det var jo veldig hyggelig.
Hey my friends, welcome back to Irene Bisassohoemnetwork. I'm Irene, and you who is new to our channel, please subscribe. And today I'm going to talk about a question that I normally get. I talk about different things in Norway. For you who is new, I talk about studying, working, living in Norway. And I'm from Uganda, so I share some things about Uganda, like food that I love and different things. So today I'm going to answer a question I got about we know that education in Norway is for free in most of these public universities and colleges. But then as an international student, you need to get money that when you apply. For example, if you've not seen the videos I made about applying, you can check them out. But when you apply, then you need a certain amount of money to put it on the account that the school or the university gives you, so that the UDI can see that you're gonna sustain yourself in Norway. Norway is one of the most expensive countries to live, so I know it's expensive, and I've been getting questions, Irene, how can we fund ourselves and that? So first of all, they're gonna give you back the money, yeah, when you come here. So they're gonna put it onto your account, but that money is for your living. That means that you need money for housing, food, clothing yourself, because Norway is very expensive. And when it comes to that, check a video I made about saving in Norway, because I share tips how you can, for example, clothes, wool, how you can do that. And but today I'm going to share how you can get the funding, and that is, I've looked for the scholarships that can help you after you've got the admission to go to the university. But how can you make sure that that funding is cleared for? One of the tip I'm going to say that, for example, if you're in wherever you are, actually, I just want to say hey to all my friends. I've seen many friends from Nigeria, Ghana, Malaysia, America, Canada, UK. You are all welcome. Uganda, thank you for keeping me here. But one of the things, if you are working, start saving some money aside for this, because most of the time you get the admission and you have like 7 months, because there was one who told me you got the admission somewhere in at a certain university, and you have like 7 months or something. So start saving. But I wrote down just a minute. So there is a study in Norway. I'll leave a link here. And when I was looking at it, I looked at this kind of, there is what we call EEA, Norway grants. Those are countries that are from EEA. Check them out here. And then you have Norway Fulbright Scholarship, that is for Americans. We have the Norwegian Chinese Scholarship, that is for people from China that you're looking for a scholarship. And then we have what we call Erasmus Mundus Scholarship, or Erasmus Grant. And then we have Erasmus Partners Program. Or what, yeah. So what I'm saying is that, for example, when it comes to that or master loans, let me explain this one in a way that I think I may make maybe another program just to explain these programs. But you can also do your own research, go and read. You have to really read and see what you need. So this Erasmus Mundus, it has a master program whereby you go to, it's actually for those who are in EU or European kind of countries. So you have like a 2-year master program. So you study in Norway maybe a semester or a year, and then maybe you go to UK, or maybe you go to Germany, or maybe you go to Spain, these European kind of countries. So you get a chance to travel the world. At the same time, you are studying. So that's a good program. And those who are in Africa or Asia, that Erasmus also, if your university, listen carefully, if your university has a bilateral agreement with this program, then you can apply. So your university has to have this kind of agreement with this program. So you find out from university if you're in Africa, because Africa or Asia, you can find out. Yes, and another scholarship I found is what we call Norwegian Russian scholarships, and those for my friends in Russia. That's, you can check it out. And then you have also what we call High North scholarship, and that one is for like countries in Japan, Canada, South Korea. You go to study in Norway, and read for yourself, because that scholarship is for you to study in a northern part of Norway. That's a part where actually we want more people, like, to be the Arctic. Welcome to the Arctic. And the weather there is different, and it's something to experience. So I talked about, so in summary, we have the EEA, Norway grants. We have the Norway Fulbright Scholarship, my friends in America. We have Norwegian Russian Scholarship, my friends in Russia. We have the Chinese, we call it Norwegian Chinese Scholarship. And then we have the Erasmus Plus. And that one, it has the master where you travel into different countries. And it has also this bilateral. And that Erasmus, it can be 3 to, they sponsor. What does this mean? It means they give you your living costs, the money you are going to use in Norway. So find out the requirements. You go to the university you've applied for and find out. And for my friends in Africa, that Erasmus can help you. Another thing you can do is to start saving. When you start saving, that means don't just, when you know when you know you want to study master program, plan, like give yourself maybe a year or 2 years and immerse yourself in this. You start saving, you start talking to your relatives, and maybe you have, like, you see, they start helping you. Don't just go like, oh, you have 3 weeks, 3 months to go, and then you expect to get some help. But at the same time, be very careful, because this money, don't borrow. I will not say borrow, like somebody borrow and then maybe there's an interest rate and all that, because when you come to Norway, this money, they're gonna give it back to you, right? But you're gonna use it to pay for your living expenses. Okay, you can get a job in Norway because you have a right to study for 20 hours a week, 20 hours a week. But you may not get the job at once. And if you don't speak Norwegian, you should start learning to speak some Norwegian, so that when you come here, it will be easier for you to get a job. But there are also some jobs which don't require Norwegian, like working in restaurants, cleaning, and different jobs that you can do when you come here. But now it may be hard because of the COVID and all that. But another thing I would say is, so if you are in Africa, check out that Erasmus Mundus. And another thing, start saving. Start saving, because you're gonna need this money. And if you have a job in for example, if you come from Uganda and you have your own job, you can talk to your boss, because you may find that I had a friend who was working at the university in Makerere, and when she came to study here, she kept her job after she had to go back. And some of the things now, we are lecturing and all that online. You may find out there are some jobs you can do online. So because you have these 20 hours you can work a week, so you may find that while you come here to study, you can still work those 20 hours and you get some money. Another thing I think about is to ask people to help you, your relatives, to invest in your future, and plan well. Use a year or 2 and talk about this. Not everybody's gonna help you because maybe they are not in position to help, or there's a lot of different reasons why people don't help. But if you plan well, because after all, education is for free, this money is going to be for your living costs in Norway. I think I've answered the question. I always say, people say how Irene, I can help. My way of helping is this, by giving you the information, but I'm not in position to help anybody. I'm sorry. I don't help. I'm not in a position to help to bring people in Norway or to the funding. No, I'm not in that position to do that. But I give you the information and I encourage you to invest. It is possible. Why am I saying it is possible? Because I know some people have sent me email here telling me they've managed, they've made it. I've seen some students who have made it. And myself, when I was coming, I came on a scholarship. I was lucky, I came on a scholarship. But I remember getting the ticket and all the money I needed. I had I was saving. Myself, I was saving. But I needed the money for my ticket and all that. But for you, you're gonna need more. So plan in good time. Give yourself like a year or 2 years. Talk to your friends, people who believe in your future. They can borrow you, but don't borrow money with interest rate. And another thing, like, don't say, oh, the moment I reach in Norway, I'll give it you back the money. No, because you're gonna need that money for your housing, your food, your transport, you name it, just to live. And Norway is very expensive, but it is possible. So those are the ways. And you can also look, I would think also, when you look at the university, you go on the web pages, you can, there's always Roive, in Norwegian we call it Roive, like a contact person or advisor or consultant. Sometimes, like at NTNU, we had master program scholarships. NTNU, that's where I'm doing my PhD. And in Trondheim, we had master programs for students from Ethiopia. They were being funded. So sometimes there are those, you know, coming in, but those kind of opportunities, they won't come to you when you are not updated. I remember I shared on the Facebook page, I shared that link when I got to know about that. But such funding comes in, but you have to be in contact. How? By, for example, checking the web pages of the university you want to go. You have to invest yourself in. Nobody's going to help you but yourself. The information, you look for it. They come, those funding, they may be targeted to your country, to your field of study, and we may never know. So I would advise that you talk to the university, because probably they know what kind of programs comes in. Probably they know, they know, they can maybe advise you. Myself, I'm not employed by any university or Norwegian government to talk about this. I'm just sharing my information because I love education, and I believe it opens new doors. For PhD students, the scholarships is actually jobbnorge.no. Most of universities in Norway, they put the scholarships on jobbnorge.no. I'll leave a link. See the video I made about how to get free education in Norway, PhDs. Because those ones, we have funding for 3 years or for 4 years. 4 years, that means you have working duties. I mean, like assignments, like teaching. That's the one I have, like teaching, working in the university at the faculty. But 3 years, you are just focusing on your PhD. So those ones are always advertised at Job Norge or the university pages themselves. So these scholarships I've mentioned about, they're basically for those who are master students and bachelor students, and the PhDs, they are those. And some of these ones, actually, the scholarships I've mentioned, they're also for researchers, training. So check them out. Last week, I was at the university and I was talking to one of the Erasmus student from, I think it was Zambia or Malawi, I don't remember, but she is in this program of going around. Yeah, she's in Africa. I mean, she's now in Norway, but she has been in a different country before. So it's possible. And she's in a music kind of line. So that means that sometimes they even other scholarships, so a specific course. So keep checking those universities. Good luck, and I wish you the best. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe. And if you have a comment, leave it down here. If you have a question, leave it down here. But I also advise that check the videos I made. They are in education category, because some of you ask me questions which we've already dealt with. Yes? And up there is a big nest. You see it? There. And the birds. The birds are... Snow is disappearing. March 2021. 3 bird nests. 1, 2, and 3. You see the birds up there? They are small birds staying in big nests. You should bring some food and we give them.